And like clockwork, quote unquote boxing YouTubers and boxing analysts, boxing reporters, it's your boy Blue. Back at y'all with another one. The baddest brand in the land. I'm the baddest brand in the land. I'm the baddest brand in the land. Niggas ain't shit. And ain't on shit. And fake and phony, falsified as hell, bro. So the new lie is this, bro. Tank and Jake Paul were kicked out of Georgia. The fight was kicked out by the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission. That's the new lie. That's the new lie, bro. Just so busy lying on Tank, but we can't get y'all to report on the truth about Devin Haney. Where is the Devin Haney cool with Ryan Garcia videos, bro? Where is the outrage at Devin Haney dapping Ryan Garcia up after y'all went in the pocket so heavy against Ryan Garcia? Anybody that's cool with Ryan Garcia is a coon. Anybody that shake Ryan Garcia's hand is everything under the sun. Well, Devin's cool with him. Devin was reminiscing with him at the Bud fight. Where's all this conversation at, bro? You two, in particular, got no problem covering Tank Davis getting arrested. Devin Haney suing his baby mama and trying to get his gifts back. Y'all gonna talk about that? Probably not, huh? Probably not. Probably not at all. But anyway, moving off of that. So, just to dispel people's bullshit with facts, because this is just boxing talk at the end of the day. Tank Davis and Jake Paul were not kicked out of Georgia, bro. As a matter of fact, it was Tank Davis and Jake Paul that informed Georgia that we ain't trying to have a fight there no more, nigga. So y'all don't even have to vote. It was Jake Paul's person on Monday that said we got a big time Jake Paul, Tank Davis announcement coming at you this Wednesday. See, the fact of the matter is, Jake Paul and Tank Davis, the people that's putting on that event, they pulled their request for the fight from the Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission. They pulled their request because the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission was set to vote on it today. They were going to vote whether or not to approve the Jake Paul-Tank Davis fight. That vote was going to happen today. Jake Paul and his team and the people that are putting on the fight, PBC, whomever, the people putting on that event, reached out to them first and said, look, we're going to clear up some time. We know y'all got us on the meeting agenda to vote on this shit. We know that y'all are supposed to vote whether or not y'all are going to let our fight go ahead as planned. We know that. But don't even worry about it. You ain't even got to vote no more. We're pulling our request. We're taking our talents to South Beach like LeBron James. And they announced the fight in Miami before the vote was even supposed to happen today. The Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission is today. So my question to these two in particular that's putting out this fucking lie. If Jake Paul's MVP Promotions co-founder, Nikisa Badarian, I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, if he put it out that they had a big announcement coming for Jake Paul and Tank Davis, he put this out on Monday, niggas. On Monday. And then the announcement that came Wednesday was that we're fighting, the fight is going to be in Miami and we're not doing the shit in Atlanta no more. And they're the ones that pulled the request for the fight to be in Atlanta and let the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission know that we don't want to do the shit here no more. Don't even vote on it. We're going somewhere else. And the meeting that they were supposed to vote on it for was today. How the fuck did Tank and Jake get kicked out of Georgia, bro? How? And see, this is the bullshit that I be talking about with these people, bro. Anything to tell lies, fam. Anything to try to make it seem like it's some sort of negative shit going on with any and all things to do with Tank Davis for some fucking reason, bro. How do you know that everything I'm saying is true? Because y'all know I'm not lying to you. And then you go run with these lying ass narratives and shit just to try to make somebody look bad, bro. That shit's wild to me, fam. At the end of the day, bro, Jake and Tank and his team and everybody, they said, oh, y'all trying to give us a hard time. Rick Thompson, you talking shit. You acting like you opposed to this. Cool. Since you so opposed to it, nigga, don't even vote on it. You ain't got to make no case as to why we ain't gonna, why you don't want us to fight here. Nigga, we just gonna move. Fuck it. We out of here. Niggas is acting like Rick Thompson was the end-all, be-all or some shit. Oh, they got kicked out because this nigga was talking shit about it. He's one of 5 votes. The other people hadn't voted on it, hadn't spoke on it publicly. He's one of 5 votes that's just talking shit. So much so, in fact, when he found out that they were moving the fight, he was like, well, can we at least have an undercard here? Go read his quotes in the USA Today. I mean, we would love to still do the undercard here. If we can do the undercard here, we want to do the undercard here. Oh, y'all don't want to do the that's not how that shit work. He put his foot in his mouth. He talked a lot of shit. He acted as if he was so against it, calling it bullshit or whatever. And then Jake Paul and Tank Davis said, bet, talk your shit. We're going to do this shit over here. And now, he's scrambling. That's all that happened here. The only way you could say Tank and Jake got kicked out of Georgia is if they went through with the vote. They went through with the vote, and then they said, everybody voted, nah, bro, we don't want the fight here. And then they had to look for another venue. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened, bro. The shit didn't go to a vote because they just went somewhere else and said, never mind, nigga, we don't even want it here. If I tell you, never mind, I don't even want the shit here no more, how are you kicking me out? How are you kicking me out, bro? All this spinning and all this making shit up for what exactly, bro? So please, bro, if you go anywhere, if you're on Twitter somewhere, if you're on YouTube, if you are in a comment section and you hear people trying to say that shit, bro, please correct them with facts and data. Because this shit is ridiculous, bro. What people are going through for the sake of what? For a bunch of motherfuckers, right? That can't stand this shit. That have nothing positive to say about it. That won't cover this Tank and Jake shit objectively. For a bunch of people. Y'all sure love talking about it. Y'all sure don't mind getting your views off of it. Getting your super chats and shit off of it. For all you people that go in YouTube chats that claim you can't stand this 5'4" light-skinned dude and Tank Davis. Y'all sure be in chats listening to every single topic and every conversation about that young man. But please, bro, let's report honestly and let's be truthful. Tank Davis and Jake Paul did not get kicked out by Georgia. They moved to another location that they thought was better. They moved to another location that they thought was better for their business, better for their event. That's what they did. And they did it so quickly, had it so well planned out that they had everything done before this motherfucking Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission could even vote whether or not they were going to go through with the fight. That shit was supposed to happen today. Y'all keep letting people lie to y'all. We're going to keep telling the truth over here. Smash the like, sub to the channel. I see y'all soon. Peace.